Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your end of June 2019 reading with me, Cindy. So I guess we're looking at June 16th to 30th. And what we have here is I have your energy up here, Gemini, and your planetary energy, Mercury. I have fallen in love with these cards. These are from the Wild Unknown Spirit, Animal Spirit deck. And I get so much energy and intuitive messaging through them that I've actually decided to start doing a reading with them at the top to read off of these and then build from there. So you guys are actually the first Zodiac that I'm doing these with. And I feel like I wouldn't even look back after getting this deck. It's just, the artwork is phenomenal. The energy coming off them is phenomenal. I swear, whoever created these cards has their hands. There's got to be something. They physically have done something with this that resonates beyond what you just see. It's amazing. So anyways, I am going to build up on this information as we do the reading to get more clarity. But the first thing that I'm seeing here for you guys moving into the end of June is you're protecting something. You have the Cobra card here, and Cobra is very protective. Actually, I feel like Spirit is protecting something for Gemini, and we're going to get into that in a little bit more detail, and it's protecting it in the slyest of ways, because when Cobra is sitting there and protecting, nobody walks by and says, oh gee, what is that Cobra has? Let me take a look. No, people just keep going. They see Cobra, they keep going. So nobody is even aware that Cobra is protecting this for you. It is so secretive. There's so much secrets in this reading so far. And I know Gemini is like, I'm keeping my cards close to my chest. Nobody needs to know what's going on. But I want to kind of get in there a little bit because I want to help you guys with this so that you can let this there's a rebirth that's about to happen here for those that are watching this, for Gemini. So let's start up here. You have the oyster card. So this oyster card has a treasure inside. There's some sort of treasure inside this oyster, and look at all this energy and light that's coming out around this oyster card that is waiting for you, that is for you. This treasure is for you. I feel like it's a gift. It's an ability or talent or something. There's something that you have in this oyster card that is sitting in space. Look at it. Look at it, how this oyster is. It doesn't even look like it's down at the bottom of the ocean. To me, it looks like it's out in space. So it's out there with Cobra, who's been protecting it since the dawn of time. And now is when this needs to come to fruition. Whatever treasure is inside this oyster needs to come out. And it's gonna come out. The question is when and what is it? We might find out, we might not. You all might know. I may never know, because this is Gemini's reading. But the golden egg. So to me, the golden egg is here. It's here on Earth. It's in the 3D. And this is what this gift, this is what's going to hatch out from receiving this gift or treasure, is this golden egg. And the golden egg it has this spirit. So this is spirit symbol up here. If we look at, this is the alchemical symbol. So this is the alchemical symbol for water, for the water sign. So, but this isn't that. This isn't an earthly element. This is coming from spirit. And I feel very much like Cobra is protecting this for you. Yeah, so there's something in the spirit world that is coming to you, this great gift. It's moving toward, it's just waiting. It's up to you to open this at this point. It's when you're ready, and then it will hatch out into the 3D world, and it is going to rock your world. You are going to move into another spirit card here, which is Phoenix. And this Phoenix card is so powerful. It's probably one of the most powerful Phoenix cards in any of the decks, any of the Oracle decks, even in the Death card. Like it's beyond those. So if we look at this Phoenix, it's coming from total darkness. If you can imagine a campfire, we've probably most of, not all of us, have been at a campfire, and the end of the night, you're done with the fire, there's still some burning going on. Just go and you get some water and you throw it on the campfire a couple of times. Sizzles, smoke, and then the smoke's gone. Seems like it's dead. That fire is dead. There is nothing left of it. You go to sleep, you get up in the morning, you walk by the fire, it's like, yeah, it looks pretty dead. You go, you do your thing, you come back a couple hours later, there's a little bit of smoke coming out of that fire. Like, man, that's crazy. The fire was totally dead. How did that happen? You don't really think, oh, somebody's got your attention, you leave the fire, you come back an hour later, and just as you're looking at that fire, because boy, the smoke is getting a little bit more intense, but it's a very thin line of smoke that's coming up, and then all of a sudden, out of nothing but ash, soaked ash, a flame comes up. And I've seen it happen, and that's what is about to happen to you guys. Like, this is a rebirth from almost nothingness. This egg is going to change your life, and it's going to rebirth you on a very deep level. You're going to become this lion. You are changing water to fire. That's magic. That's biblical. That's like crazy. Who changes water to fire? How do you even do that? That's impossible. But you're going to do it. Gemini is going to do it. And when you do it, you're going to become this lion energy. This lion is so powerful. He sits there with such grace, with such confidence, with such foresight. I mean, this lion can see for miles. This lion knows where he's going. He knows his domain. He knows who's in his pride, who he can trust, who he does not trust. This lion has become all-knowing, all-seeing, all-doing. Like, this is like almost, to me, when I feel that the energy in this lion card, if I look at the tarot, it reminds me of combining the emperor and the magician, and maybe the high priestess. Like, it's really, really powerful. So what is this? I want to know. So I'm going to, we're going to continue with spirit animals. So I have another spirit animal oracle deck, and I'm going to see if we can get a little more information about what this oyster is. What is in this oyster? What is this treasure that is waiting for Gemini, that just wants to be hatched out? This treasure. What is this treasure, this oyster? What's in there? Let's see what we can get. What is in there for Gemini? Sweet, sweet Gemini. Cards going everywhere. Sweet Gemini. What is in your oyster? Maybe if I'm lucky, some of you will comment and tell me what the oyster is. I know Gemini can be a little hush-hush with what it is they're working on. Gosh, apparently, because the cards aren't even coming out. Okay, you know what? We need to give it a really good shuffle. Someone is telling me that this deck needs a big, big shuffle here. Do it one more time. These are big decks. Some of these are awkward too. Shuffle. Luckily, the card stock on this one is pretty nice, so it's still shuffled. Okay. What is inside Gemini's oyster? What is this treasure for Gemini? Oh, okay, wait, we got two cards that don't want to go back in. Oh, to think on your feet. Spirit has a plan. That's really interesting. So Spirit has a plan on you, and you need to start thinking on your feet when this happens. Spirit has a plan. I'm feeling that many of you are opening up your third eye. Your intuition is becoming stronger. It's slow moving. This has been very slow moving. Koalas are not the fastest little critters, but they also sit there and they watch and they know. They're kind of keeping track of what's going on around them. And I feel like a lot of you have been working with spirit in this, whatever is in this oyster. It's got you very foxy. Think on your feet. I feel like it's a little bit of a trickster energy going on with this fox here. Look at this, but it almost looks like the fox has little glasses on, the way the energy is haloing around its face. So this fox is not just a trickster, but this fox is really smart. There is something here that's really to the benefit of Gemini that is waiting to be hatched out in this oyster. Getting the message that there's an opportunity that you're about to be involved in. And this is coming through spirit. This is what Cobra's been protecting. Cobra's been saving something just for Gemini. Coming up near the end of June. This is Spirit's plan. And you may be getting some intuition about this. People may be communicating to you about this plan. And you will need to think on your feet when you're presented with this. It's an opportunity, obviously. There's some sort of opportunity coming towards you. I just got the message, crazy like a fox. There might be someone who you kind of think is a little bit crazy. Crazy like a fox. You'll need to think on your feet with them, but they have an opportunity for you. This opportunity is kind of coming through. I mean, because we think about how do things come into the three-dimensional world from, you know, the ethereal, the heavens, the universal energy. It often comes through via people around us. This gift is going to be presented. The opportunity of this gift is coming through is what I feel like. These two cards are telling us. So what is in the golden egg? Can we get some information on this golden egg for Gemini? What is in the golden egg for Gemini? Wow, that one came out nicely. Butterfly spirit transformation is beautiful. This is it, guys. Just like this is just before the phoenix. There's something beautiful happening to you guys. There's a crowning here. And look at the abundance that's coming out. You've got the number 11 right underneath the golden egg. 1, 1. 1, 1. When I see that number on this card with the crown, I think of one person plus one person. There will be two people, you and someone else, working with this golden egg, this opportunity in this golden egg, and it's going to transform you. It's going to transform your life. It's going to transform how you see yourself. Now, when you think about the butterfly, you know, the butterfly starts off as this caterpillar. Some people may call it ugly and gross. I think they're kind of cute, but they're completely different from a butterfly. And their life exists just to slowly crawl, munch, munch, munch on the leaves, slowly crawl, munch, munch, munch on the leaves. Like, it's a pretty mundane lifestyle. Try to hide under the leaves so the bird doesn't eat me. You know, there isn't a lot they can do to change their life. There isn't a lot they can do to control their life. Their life is very slow-paced, a little bit like the koala. And they're stuck pretty much wherever their egg hatched. That's it. That's where they are in life. And then, like, if someone was able to communicate with a caterpillar and say, do you know, one day you are going to be the most beautiful creature on the planet. You are going to be able to fly all over the place. You won't eat leaves anymore. You will suck on sweet nectar. You will dive into the most beautiful flowers. And the monarch, this looks like the monarch to me. Now, if we're talking about a monarch butterfly, you're going to tell that caterpillar that, oh, you know you're living way up here in Canada. Well, I got news for you. You are going to know how to fly all the way to Mexico before it gets really cold. The caterpillar would be like, I think you're crazy. Uh-huh. Did you look at me lately? I can't do that. There's no way. It would take me 3,000 years to walk on these little legs from Canada to Mexico for the winter. No, you forgot. You're going to have wings, man. You're going to have big wings and you're going to fly. Right? That sounds absurd. So if you can think of that kind of transformation is about to happen to you. So right now, you are the caterpillar. You are the caterpillar. You have stubby little legs. Your world is sort of where it is, but you are about to transform to the point where you could become this. This is the most incredible transformation. And with this Phoenix card, I don't even know. I can't even. It's just incredible. This is going to change your life for the rest of your life. This is caterpillar. Butterfly never goes back to being caterpillar. Like, you can't. It's impossible. There's no cocoon that's created for butterfly to wrap herself up into and then rehatch backwards into a caterpillar. It doesn't happen. This is incredible. This is really incredible. All right. I don't even know if we need more cards. Like, this is amazing. Let's look at Phoenix. What are you getting for Phoenix? This rebirth. Oh, I love it now that it's really current. Learn from the past. This is interesting. This is a really interesting card to be pulling out here because we're talking about that you are moving forward into a transformational energy that you will never go back to. You will never go back to where you were before once you make this transformation. This is really huge. Now, with Elephant, so the general message of this card is to not forget the past, because the past is what can guide us. The past is what we have learned from so that we can become who we are now. And we don't want to forget that. Those are important lessons. We don't want to necessarily relive any of them, right? If we think about a lot of the things that have happened in our past, we absolutely don't want to have to relive that crap. But you won't have to relive that crap if you learn from it and remember it moving forward. And Butterfly remembers what it was like to be that caterpillar, and when she flies, you see her, they're just like boop, 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 over here, boop, 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 over there. This is so much fun. I love my new life, right? Like, it's so don't necessarily, you're not necessarily going to forget your past. So if there's any sentiment that you have about where you are right now, it's okay. It's the message I'm getting right now is if you feel sentimental that I don't want to do this rebirth, I don't want to open up this oyster, I don't want to hatch this golden egg, I'm too worried about leaving the past behind. The past will always be with you. Those experiences will always be with you. It's up to you who or what you choose to take with you on this journey, right? I would like to know more about this lion energy that you are about to become. This lion energy, this king of the jungle, this overseer of the domain. What is this lion for Gemini? Tell us more about this lion for Gemini. Groundhog spirit, guys. It is time to let go. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. What a wonderful energy now with the lion. It is time to let go. Look at how beautiful that message is beside the elephant. Learn from the past. Learn from the past. But it's also time to let go. You've got to do it. You really do. This is so amazing. Guys, this is the first time I've done a reading with just these cards. I am going to pull out some tarot just to have fun with that. But this is one of the most beautiful messages that I've had come through. Absolutely beautiful energy here. And what I love about all this animal energy is this is what's natural. This is what exists on our planet without any influence from man. Man could die tomorrow, we could all be gone, but the animals would still be here, right? And they would probably obviously flourish even more, many of them, without our presence. So this is energy that is very old, it's very wise, it's very three-dimensional, And this is where we are right now to experience this three-dimensional energy. So I'm going to get one tarot to kind of see if we can get, oh, the Four of Cups. Ooh, so this was, I'm going to ask for this area. So the Four of Cups, this is a dreamy, dreamy state. You know, very dreamy, and to the point of wanting these other things to go away, not wanting these energies. You're looking down into this pool of water, and you're kind of making a wish. You're hoping for something, right? You're wanting something different from these cups that you have up here. You're letting them go away. You're not interested in those cups. You're looking deep down into the water. Why am I here? Where are the cups that I need? Because those cups aren't serving me. It's time to open up your oyster and let it hatch. This is, if you're in this state, this is really, get ready, like get ready. Because this is a massive transformation. This is massive transformational energy. All right, so let's see. We get a tarot for the Phoenix and the Lion energy for Gemini. In this reading, the last 2 weeks in June, we have a tarot card for the Phoenix and Lion energy. This rebirth into the Lion. The Three of Pentacles. You know, when I look at this card for you guys right now, I don't really see two people. I see Gemini. I see the masculine aspect of Gemini lifting up the feminine aspect of Gemini and supporting physical things that you are working towards. This feels like this is an alignment. This is a change in... Let's look at these two cards, right? Let's look at these two cards. Look at how Gemini is portrayed here. Oh, you're turning water into fire, aren't you? Oh my gosh, that is just insane. You are seriously turning water into fire. And look at this, because you're joined, the two halves of yourself. And here, now you're uplifting yourself. Not only are you working with the two halves of yourself, you've accepted every aspect of yourself. You're allowing it to be freed. It doesn't matter anymore what anyone thinks of this transformation. It's time that the caterpillar of Gemini turned into this butterfly, and it's going to feed others. It's not just yourself, it's what it's going to give to the world around you. This is the start. This is the start of this building, this foundation. Wow. All right, let's see. I have Zodiac cards here. So let's see if we can find out if, I mean, this is a pretty beautiful message. Now let's see if there's any Zodiac energy that's around you. And this might be, you know, good information to anyone who has people around them that they're concerned about or that they are interacting with. I mean, we have a cup card here. So you have a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And we do have a pentacle, which is our earth, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So these may also, for some of you, have some significance in terms of how they relate to the situation. Perhaps there's a water sign that's relating to the oyster and golden egg, which is interesting because this is a water sign. And the pentacles is the earth sign. And I would consider both the elephant and the groundhog to be symbols of earth. So let's see what zodiac. Is there a zodiac sign energy around Gemini for the last 2 weeks in June? This is a small deck, so Aries. Interesting, fire sign. Interesting. I feel like you guys are harnessing some of that energy. I feel like this is a new start. I mean, Aries is known for new beginnings, for like being that leader. You're going to become that leader in your life. You're turning water into fire. You really are. I mean, I know you guys are an air sign, but maybe some of you have been feeling But I mean, with water signs, it's a lot about feelings, right? But then fire is about your desires. So it's telling me in that aspect that you are taking your feelings, your deeper feelings, and you're making them into your desires to come true. Like you're going to make your feelings, they're going to come out, they're going to be real, and they're going to transform you into someone who understands their desires, knows how to communicate that, and everyone around you is like, okay with it. That's you. I'm absolutely fine with that. That's good. So we're going to get a message from my goddess deck for feminine energy. That's a lot of cards. Let's try again. So this is the feminine energy around Gemini for the last 2 weeks in June. Last 2 weeks in June, Gemini. I'm hoping this is on. I have to make sure you guys can see this. When I was doing a reading, I'm a Scorpio, because Scorpio would be untrusting. Someone saw me do a Scorpio, and the card flew out, but I guess it flew out sort of off camera, which I can't see because I'm sitting here and the camera's over there. I try to keep it in line with the camera, and it flew out, and I guess I grabbed it. They saw me grab it with this hand, and then I presented it with this hand, but what I did was I changed hands because I'm right-handed. But I got this comment went like, I don't trust that. There's no way it's a 2 of Cups. There's no way. It's like, okay, that's fine. You don't have to believe me. The moon. Ooh, sweet magical energy, man. This is about cycles, right? This is about cycles and recognizing cycles that benefit you and cycles that don't benefit you, and learning from those. Remember, learn from your past, but also it's time to let go. So those cycles, so you've been through different cycles, and probably cycles that have been very painful, but those are cycles that have helped you to grow. And now you're moving into a cycle which is being supported a lot by spirit energy in this rebirth that's about to occur for you. All right, so now we have the masculine deck. So this is the God and Titan. What is the masculine energy, or the message from the masculine energy for Gemini for the first 2 weeks? So we're going to take the one that is facing us. And you guys got raw power. Absolutely. The masculine is telling you you're about to take back all of your power. This is it. This is glorious, guys. You are really ready to go. Take back your power. You're going to feel so powerful. But yet, when I look at this card, he still looks very humble. And that is important, right? Because you really can't have that kind of power and be an asshole. You can't. It doesn't work out at the end. It's not spirit. That is not the kind of power that spirit is protecting, that has been holding on to you for eons, waiting for this right moment to come out. This is a power where you're going to be so confident. People are going to feel so comfortable around you in this power and look at you as a leader, in a sense, because you're living your life the way you want it to be lived. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, guys, let me know what you thought of that spread. If you enjoyed having the animals come in and give us the messages, I thought it felt really clear. It's beautiful, and I'd be interested in knowing what your personal golden egg is if you'd like to share it. Yeah, but if you don't, that's fine, because this is your personal journey, and I appreciate that. And thank you so much. Thanks, everyone, for subscribing, and thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.